Hello IGN, I'm Jose Otero. This is Nintendo Switch and we're gonna unbox it today. Really quick look around the packaging, you'll see that it is all about taking your Switch outside. Just a reminder of 2 players and being able to share the system. And finally here, a panel that also sort of sums up the portability of it all. Now we're gonna open this thing up and just give you the first look on the inside of the box. Nintendo loves to do with some of its products, if you remember Wii U, this was a thing, sort of shelves for each piece. So up front you got your console, you got your Joy-Cons right there. We're gonna take that shelf off, and underneath you have some product safety information, you have your dock, you have what appears to be your AC adapter and your HDMI back here, along with a Joy-Con grip somewhere here. Actually, that's a Joy-Con grip. All right, let's start by opening up the dock. We're gonna save the best for last right here. So the dock, the idea being that you are basically gonna hook this thing up to your television using an AC adapter, a USB Type-C, excuse me, and you'll basically just slide it into this dock and be able to output it to your television. Now, quickly going around it, you've got 2 USB slots right here. You've also got a panel on the back where you'll be able to plug in your HDMI, your USB, again, standard USB, USB-A, and your AC adapter, which is actually, again, a USB Type-C. So let's put this on the side here. Right next, we have the Joy-Con grip. Now this is where you will slide your controllers into, so if you have your console dock, you'll be able to use this, take the 2 pieces off the controller, put them inside of this, and that will be your home console controller. Part of the big feature for this system is just its portability and being able to swap between the 2, it being a system that you're basically playing for everything. Here we have, this is called the Joy-Con strap. Really cool detail about these is that they go on either Joy-Con, and we'll demonstrate that a little later. But this is essentially a strap to add a little bit of height so that the shoulder buttons will be easier to press. Let's just keep one on the side, the other one's still in the bag. Over here you got your HDMI, you've seen plenty of these. And over here you have your AC adapter. Now notice the design on this thing is that basically all the weight is at the plug at the end of the system, at the end of the cord, and then over here your USB, which goes into the back corner. So we're good with this part of the box. Now let's get to what you really came to see. So this is your favorite part of the system, and let's just start with the Joy-Con. So there is a Joy-Con right, and there is a Joy-Con left. This is the red-blue configuration, and you'll see here, they just slide right out. Very, very, very tiny controllers. They have SL and SR buttons across the top, and they have an analog stick and a split D-pad, which double as buttons for your regular system, for regular gameplay. And then over here, same thing. Notice that you have a capture button right here on the Joy-Con on the left. On the right, you have a home button, and then you have the minus and the plus, which have been working as the start select as you remember them to be. So we're just gonna slide these, put these down, take the console out for a second, and before we put them in the console, let's just show you what they look like in the actual Joy-Con grip. So there's a rail right here, and you would just line this up like so, slide it down, and it makes a satisfying click. You notice some lights blink up. It's because it's looking for a system to connect to in most cases. If not, these haven't been charged, so we're all right. And here's what your controller looks like. This is what you will use if you decide to take the controllers off the sides and basically use the grip as a standard controller. The buttons are roughly the size of what you know your 3DS face buttons to be like. D-pad takes some getting used to because if you're a traditionalist like me, you know that a full D-pad is preferred over a split D-pad. No retro games so far have been announced or shown for Nintendo Switch, so we'll have to get back to you on how that feels. Now for the console. So this is the unit itself. This is what you came to see. This is the entire guts of the system, is pretty much this right here. So you've got a cooling vent at the top. You have your game cartridge slot right here for your game card, as they call it. You have a headphone jack. You have volume, plus and minus, and you have a power button. Then on the bottom, you have your USB-C. And then on the right over here, you have what functions as a kickstand and also a slot for your micro SD cards. It takes a variety of micro SD cards. I believe there's high capacity, there's extra high capacity, so check your listings. And that's what it looks like with your kickstand up. Here's your controllers out. You can sort of play this way, except you'd face the screen to you. Let's attach these controllers on here and give you the final sort of look at this thing. And boom. So you'll notice it's really wide. It's also very thin. And when you want to dock it to your television, it very easily just slides right in, just holds into place, and you're good to go. Now, of course, you can then rip off these controllers so you can play this way, or you can just take them off and play with them individually. The last thing we need to do with these Joy-Con though for you is to show you what they look like with the Joy-Con strap on. So the strap is an accessory that every single Switch system comes with too, and the way they've set it up again is plus to plus, or they're reversible. You can put minus to minus, like so. So just slide that onto the same rail that you do everything else with, and then you click in this button to lock them in so that they don't go flying out. I've had that happen to me. It's not a very comfortable experience. Always lock your Joy-Con strap. Pro tip. And here's the second one. And you'll notice that, actually, let's take one of them, let's keep one of them off so you can see the difference immediately. And you'll see right there, like, the extra room really helps make them feel more comfortable. You would be surprised just how much better they feel as a full functioning controller. Because again, the idea is take off the controllers, play with a friend, pass one to player two. This is only the start of IGN's Nintendo Switch coverage. So for everything Nintendo, you're already in the right place, right here at IGN.